Hello, my name is John Welsh. I'm the UK Regional Director for Cape Offshore. Firstly, I'd like to welcome you to our Aberdeen facility. Whilst you're visiting the offices, workshops, warehouse or any part of our facility, please take time to read and familiarise yourself with the various safety posters and safety notices displayed within the various areas. If you have any safety concerns whatsoever, please feel free to raise them with your host, a member of staff or senior management. Furthermore, if you have any ideas on how we can improve our overall safety performance at Cape Aberdeen, please feel free to raise your ideas for our consideration. Your safety, whilst at Cape and Aberdeen, is of paramount importance to me, and I would like to thank you for taking time to watch this safety and introductory DVD. Thank you.
If you have driven to the office, please ensure when parking that you reverse into one of the spaces designated for visitors. This ensures that drivers have good visibility for both other cars and pedestrians when exiting the car park. When you first arrive in the office, a receptionist will sign you in and ask for your name, company, who you are there to see, and your car vehicle registration if this is applicable. You will then be given a visitor's pass to wear. Please have this visitor pass on display at all times whilst in the building. When your host arrives to greet you, please stay with them at all times during your visit to Cape. When ascending or descending the stairs, please keep to the left-hand side and have one hand holding the handrail at all times. This will give you more stability. Within Cape, we have an environmental policy to recycle as much waste as possible. This includes items such as paper, cardboard and aluminium cans. If you are discarding any of these items during your visit here, please ensure you use the appropriate containers provided. Your host will assist and advise you in this. If you see anything on the floor that could cause a slip, trip or fall, please pick it up or place the object out of harm's way. Always make sure that your knees are bent and your back is straight whilst lifting or moving anything. If your visit includes carrying out any work within our yard, please ensure you are wearing the correct PPE. Your host will advise you on the correct standards for the job you are going to carry out. If you are planning to conduct any sort of activity in the office or yard that may induce a risk to you and those around you, a risk assessment is required. These forms can be obtained from your host. All the people involved in the task must take the time to complete this assessment and to fill out the Cape Form 209A detailing any risks that may be involved in your work. This also includes the measures that will be taken to prevent, avoid or minimise the risk. This risk assessment will be reviewed should the situation change. Our yard is very busy and full of activity, so please ensure you are aware of any forklifts moving or lorries entering, turning or leaving the yard. Keep to the designated walkways at all times. In the downstairs kitchen, we have a hot water dispenser as part of our tea and coffee making facilities. Please ensure that you take care when pouring water from this dispenser, as the water is very hot. The company operates a strict non-smoking policy. Smoking is not allowed in any part of the building or the grounds. Every Friday at 4 p.m, we will conduct a testing of the fire alarm. Please note the sound of the alarm. If at any other time you hear this alarm, please make your way to the assembly area, which is located at the front of the building. If you notice a fire in the building, no matter how small, please sound the alarm by firmly pushing in the button and calmly make your way to the nearest fire exit. Then proceed to the assembly area. If you see a fire, no matter how small, please alert a member of staff in the first instance. Do not attempt to extinguish the fire yourself unless you have been fully trained to do so. We hope this presentation has been informative. Please have a safe, enjoyable visit at Cape.